Hi, everybody. Owen here from Sea Castle. Sea Castle. Sea Castle. I am having so much fun with this walkabout virtual tabletop using power apps to build a virtual tabletop that any one of you can do as well. You can do exactly the same thing that I'm doing. To build yourself your own virtual tools so that you can leverage whatever rules you want for whatever role-playing games you want to use on a tabletop. I'm here to help others accomplish that same thing. One of the revolutionary ideas that we are including in our tabletop is the ChatGPT, looking to incorporate uh, AI as the non-player character. I put together a real quick example of what ChatGPT might look like involved with a tabletop in a power app type of setting. I've got a couple of different drop downs on the left side of this screen here, and this is all just a play. It's like a sandbox that I have up, where I've given some descriptions for the different types of states that you might find the different types of characters in. So if I have a confused elven, let's see, let's go with a monk, confused elven monk. And do we want a strategy to defeat? So the non-player character is going to be an advisor to the player. So the player is asking for either a strategy to defeat the monster that they want to go have an encounter with, or they're looking for a blessing to defend against that monster. So let's go with the strategy to defeat. This button here generates an image from the ChatGPT image generator using the confused elven monk descriptor. So that's what we should see in the picture here. So I can't tell you how many times I've giggled today just watching the pictures that come up from this. So it's so much fun doing this. And here, if I want to put in any term that I'd like to as a monster, so let's say that I wanted to have an evil corporate tax attorney, for instance. Not that corporate tax attorneys are evil, but let's say that there is one that's particularly evil. So this particular button here would produce an image of what that evil corporate tax attorney might look like. And so there's an evil corporate tax attorney. And this text box here is simply stitching together, it's concatenating the various different settings here to give me the prompt that I would use for the chat, for the actual message back from the NPC. So, as a confused elven monk, please give me a strategy to defeat an evil corporate tax attorney. So, if we click on that button, let's see what sort of strategies they have in mind for that. So, one, research the tax attorney's background and weaknesses, find out what areas of taxation they specialize in and what their past experiences have been. This will help you understand how they think and how to best approach them. Prepare a comprehensive strategy to address the tax attorney's arguments. And so, not necessarily the exact exchange I would expect to see in a D&D or any other role-playing game. And at the same time, this was just a proof of concept to demonstrate the possibilities. So I hope you are enjoying what I'm seeing here as much as I am. Again, if you're interested in learning how to do this, I'll be posting videos, but it's a very simple. I'll show you real quick what the function looks like behind the scenes when you select this button, for instance. All it's doing is it's producing an image prompt based upon the values in those drop-down windows, and then it's using a custom connector that Reza Dormani put together an outstanding video for using the ChatGPT custom connector in Power Apps. And so I'll include a link to that for folks if you have an interest in doing anything further with this. I think we're the first ones. I think we are the very first ones to show dice rolling in Power Apps. And so if I wanted to roll that dice, I have plans to include the animations for all the dice. This is just, again, the first proof of concept. I'm so tickled with the fun that I'm having with all this. And again, you can do this yourself. This, by the way, the dice rolling here that I have here, I have to do a quick hat tip to Shane Young, because it was one of his videos on including animations in Power Apps that I leveraged for the dice. Good gaming.